Hello, it's Yamina. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I wanted to do a video on perfumes that were on my radar, and I either saw them on a commercial or I saw them while I was scrolling on Sephora or Ulta, and then I was able to get a sample, and then I was able to decide if I wanted to buy a larger size or if I didn't want to buy it. So this is a video idea I came up with, and I named it Ads or Scrolling Piqued My Interest, and I tried to sample and my thoughts. So basically my thoughts are going to be, would I buy it and what size would I buy it in. So I'm gonna say one thing about that. There is going to be one perfume that's going to be an exception to that rule. So everything else I was able to get a hold of a sample first, and then I decided if I was going to buy the item or not. One of them I had to buy a specific size to be able to sample it because I had my eye on it for so long. So let me look at my notes because I took notes, and then everything else that I'm going to talk about is behind me. So two items. Okay, so first I'll start off with Love Don't Be Shy. I actually saw that scrolling through an article on Google, which is different from Sephora and Ulta as well. But with Love Don't Be Shy, I actually did a quick short video on that, and I'll link that in my bio. But yeah, so I'm not going to include that in here. That's kind of a different story, and it doesn't fit the exact parameters of the video that I wanted to make today. But the next two I'm going to speak about is Alien Goddess by, who did that? Mugler. Mugler was the creator of Alien Goddess, and I was interested in that. I saw the ad with Willow Smith, and I thought I would be interested in the scent, and I was able to get a sample, an actual little vial. And I didn't even like the way it smelled. Like, it wasn't even that I thought it smelled good. I was just like, I think that smell is gonna make me not feel good. So I ended up giving that to a coworker. So Alien Goddess piqued my interest with an ad, a commercial on TV, on YouTube actually, sorry. And I will not be buying it because it does not fit what I was expecting. It wasn't a scent that I liked. The next one is Michael Kors Gorgeous. I saw the ad for that on YouTube, and I was super intrigued because I am from New York City, which I often end up saying in a video, but I don't live there, and I love to see anything from New York, and it usually draws my attention faster than a lot of things from name places. So it was an ad with a pretty lady who was walking through New York, and like everyone was turning around looking at her, trying to figure out what the scent was. So I was interested in trying Gorgeous, and as soon as I smelled it, it was a little perfume vial. I was disgusted. Like, I don't know if that scent smells good on anyone. What I smelled in it mainly was tobacco, and I forget what the other notes were, but it did have like a tobacco or tobacco leaf note, and I was disgusted. So I will never be buying that. And I think I don't even know if I gave the vial away. I feel like I threw it away. I'm not really sure. But there's some scents that I can't tell, okay, I know I don't like the scent, but would it smell good on someone else? I usually don't even think past that if I don't like a scent. If I do like a scent, but I know that I can't wear it, like, I'm like, okay, like, that would be interesting to smell it on someone else. But for scents that I don't like, I'm just like, can someone else wear this? So with that one, I was not even willing. I didn't even give it away. I threw it away, I'm pretty sure. So the next scent I'm going to talk about is I was able to get the Fenty Eau de Parfum, and it came in a little vial. And it's expensive for being this tiny little vial, but I had watched all the release information on Instagram because I follow Fenty Beauty, the Instagram account, and I follow it on YouTube as well. And I watched a lot of videos about the release of the perfume when it first came out. I forget which year it came out, but it was a big hit amongst YouTubers. And I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna buy a bottle that's over $100 without knowing how it smells, and I don't have like quick access to a lot of the different scents that come out. So I have to rely on getting available vials through specials that Sephora's offering or that Ulta's offering. And this time it was Fenty that was offering this vial, but it wasn't free. So I did pay for this. It's $10, but I was willing to pay that price to know how it smells without just going on other people's smells. So this one had intrigued me when I saw all the advertisement for it in the various social media places, and I really like the way it smells. But the bottle being $135 and me not knowing how I would wear this scent exactly, because it's not a fruity floral. I forget what the scent is, the description. It's what Rihanna is wearing now. Instead of the Love Don't Be Shy, I guess. But it's stated on her website that it's the scent that she's wearing now. So it smells really good. I smell the blueberry in it. I don't know what else I smell in it. It's got a fruitiness to it. It's just definitely in a different family. I think it's considered an amber. And I'm sorry, I did take screenshots and I completely forgot them in my other room. So they're over there. So I'm not going to be reading notes for any of the perfumes. I'm just going to be talking about them. But I really do like the way this smells. If it came in a travel size, I would definitely buy it a travel size in a heartbeat, because I would assume that it would be way less than what the cost of the bottle is. But with it being so expensive, I will not be buying it right now. I would like to have it in I could buy another one of these, but I would like to have a travel size of it instead at some point, if she ever releases a travel size. But I really like the way it smells. It's just not a fruity floral, and I think it's considered an amber scent. I don't know if it's a gourmand scent, and I do like ambers. It's just I like fruity florals and florals more than I like most ambers. So I like this. I would buy it if it was in a travel size. I'm not gonna buy it if it only stays in a full bottle size, and I might buy another one of these vials. So okay, I spoke too long about that. Okay, I'm going to grab 3 that fit in the same category for me. So all these 3, this is Wild Rose by Coach. It's an eau de parfum, and these 3 are particular that I only smelled a paper sample from an Ulta catalog and ended up purchasing these perfumes based on the scent from that scented paper. And I actually had my eye on Wild Rose when I was scrolling on Ulta and saw it was a new perfume. I already liked one of the other ones of this scent, of this brand. It's a pink bottle. It's Coach New York Floral Blush. It was a perfume that I had for 3 years and I finished it. And I was like, I love roses already. Like, it's one of my favorite scents. It's one of my favorite flowers. So I was going to buy this regardless of it, whether I smelled it or not. And when I smelled the paper sample, I was like, okay, it's definitely mine. And I'm glad I like the way it smells. So yeah, so this was a paper sample scent that I was able to get. And then Perfect as well. With Perfect by Marc Jacobs, Eau de Parfum EDP. I liked the description of the notes on Sephora, but I did not know how it smelled. I have had hit and misses with different Marc Jacobs perfumes, so I didn't want to just buy this and not like it, because there's been a few that I don't like from the brand, and then there's a few that I do like. So I was able to smell the paper sample of this as well from an Ulta catalog, and I ended up buying this from Ulta. So I really love this scent. It's very beautiful. It's a fruity floral as well. And then the Eilish by Billie Eilish. I was able to smell the paper sample of this as well from an Ulta catalog. I was originally going to blind buy it in a larger bottle size, and it makes me laugh because so many people, well, at least a half of the YouTubers that I watched did not like the shape of the bottle and the full size of the bottle, and then the other half loved it. I think the bottle shape is beautiful, and specified that she wanted that particular bottle shape, because she likes that part of the body, the woman's body, like she thinks that's pretty, and it's a work of art to me. So I thought the bottle was very pretty, but I ended up, because I smelled the paper sample and I realized it is a nice vanilla scent. I don't often go for vanilla scents, because I realized it was that kind of scent, and even though it was pleasant, it's not my first favorite in picking perfumes. I decided to go with the travel size. So I actually like it, but I use it only for bedtime, because to me, like, vanilla scents like this are kind of too close to my skin when I am active in the day. Like, it'll either fade or fade into my skin and not be a perfumey scent that I like. And so this is something I only wear after I have taken my shower for the night, and I wear it for bedtime. But I really like the scent. I will probably at some point get the next size bottle, which is like $48. I forget what size the bottle is. But yeah, she has, I think there's about 3 to 5 different sizes of the Eilish perfume, and I do like it. I really like it. It's just because of the way the scent is for me, for my nose first smelling it. I wouldn't wear this during the daytime, and especially not in the summertime, but I probably could wear this during the daytime in the wintertime, because it wouldn't turn so much into like a skin scent. It would just be cold, and I'll be warming myself up with clothing. So I think it would be wearable for me to use during the colder months and not summertime, but definitely summertime at bedtime is perfect. So I love it right now, and I will get a larger size at some point. So I have those full sizes. Okay, so next thing, this one to me is a funny story. So I bought this, so I'm gonna flash this really quick. So I bought this series of perfumes. This was a scent sample that I was able to buy from Ulta, and this was here. So I was able to try this scent first through a little sample vial, and I ended up giving it away because I was like, ooh, that's too spicy. Like, it was too spicy for me. And then I ended up smelling a paper sample from Ulta, and this bottle was in my radar. It was on my radar because I put, so most of these scents, I put all of the scents that I'm going to talk about, I put on my loves list either in Ulta or Sephora. That's the other reason why they fit this criteria. So because of the bottle color, I was just like, oh, that's pretty, that's a great color, that's my favorite color. I'm always attracted to perfume bottles that are in my favorite color, unfortunately. And so I usually want to try those first, but I only want to try them if they have scent descriptions, scent notes that are going to be good for me, that are going to be in my kind of taste. So I did have this in my loves list. I tried the little vial. I ended up giving it away because I was like, that's too spicy. Then I tried the paper sample from Ulta, and I was like, oh, I actually like that. Let me buy the travel size. So I ended up buying the travel size, and I fell in love with it. So, so I ended up trying this 3 times basically, and ended up falling in love with it. And I definitely want the larger size. This scent is really strong for the summertime, the daytime, but I still wear it anyway because I love the way it smells. It's an amber scent, if I remember correctly. I love the way it smells. It's very rich for my kind of, what I kind of go for, but I love the way it smells, and it makes me happy when I get to wear it. I don't wear it all the time, but it's going to be even better in the colder months. It's just going to be that I spray less of it in the colder months because it'll, yeah, I'm going to just have to spray less. Okay, so next ones. Okay, I'm going to talk about Lancôme J'Adore EDP. So this one, I actually was able to get my very first sample. So I think this came out, oh, I don't remember the year. I think this came out in 2018 or 2019. And I have notes in my notebook, but I'll have to like flip, so I'm going to skip that. But this came out in 2018 or 2019. I was able to get a vial sample of this from Instagram. And then I decided that I wanted the scent after I tried it. So I ended up getting this size. And then I bought a travel size, which was a rollerball, which I hate. I hate rollerballs. And then this is actually my second bottle of this size because I actually emptied out the last one I had of this size, and I gave the rollerball to one of my cousins. And I really love this scent. It's rose centered, but it has other notes to it, and it's pretty floral if I remember correctly. But I love it all, and I'm so glad that I love the vial because that ad, like totally the ad with Zendaya, right? Like I really love the way they presented the ad, and I was totally like, yes, I want to try that sample. Yes, I want to try that perfume. I was able to get a sample through Instagram, and I fell in love with it, and I've liked that perfume ever since. So, like I said, that's basically my second fuller size bottle. I probably will never get the biggest bottle because I don't need it, but I love that perfume. Okay, next one. So this is a perfume that is an exception to this rule. So the only reason why it's an exception is through the story I'll tell you. So I was interested in this from Sephora when it became a new perfume from Maison Margiela on the website. I was just like, ooh, coffee break. Who doesn't love coffee? I love coffee. I love tea as well. And I was so intrigued. It has notes of lavender, chocolate mousse, I think, and oof, chocolate mousse, lavender, and cocoa. I was about to say cocoa, but I don't remember all the scents. I know I have it written down, but I'm not gonna look at it. Forgive me. Okay, so I explained these notes to my employer because she kind of likes perfumes, and we would talk about perfumes. So I explained it, and she was like, "Ew, that doesn't sound good. Who wants to wear coffee?" And she loves coffee too, but she doesn't want to smell like coffee. But the way the scent description was, I was just like, I have to try this. I absolutely have to try this. But no one was releasing samples of this particular scent. Maison Margiela has little sample vials of other scents of theirs available on Sephora at different times, either through a freebie or through getting through the offers or getting a free sample, or and then they have it when you use your points for it as well, but they've never had this one included in it. So the way I ended up sampling this is I ended up buying the travel size of Coffee Break, and I fell in love with it, and then I ended up buying this, and I gave one of my coworkers the travel size of Coffee Break because it's nice to have perfumes, but I also don't mind sharing them, especially if I like them, and if I have two, like I don't need both of them. So I try to give away my samples, my travel sizes at some point sometimes. If I end up not buying a fuller size of the travel size. No, I said that the wrong way. I give away my travel sizes if I end up buying a fuller size, and then if I don't buy a fuller size, I'll keep the travel size. Okay, so I bought this size. I think it's so cute. They have a larger size, but I didn't want to spend over $100 for the larger size, and they recently introduced this size. I feel like in 2021, maybe 2020, they started making this smaller size. This just a little bit bigger than a travel size. I love this. I love this. I've worn this in the daytime, and I've only had it this summer, obviously. I shouldn't say obviously, sorry. I've only had it this summer, and I worn it in the daytime. I've worn it in the nighttime. I love to wear it at bedtime because it's like a cozy scent that makes me happy, but it smells so good in the daytime. I've worn it to work before. I love this scent, so I'm so glad to have it. I would get this in a fuller size bottle as well. Yeah, I love this scent. Okay, so next one. Okay, it's Kate Spade, New York. So I was able to try Kate Spade, New York, from this it was a little vial, and I had to decide between, I tried all the vials, and I was able to use, I had a coupon from that purchase, and I was deciding between Coach Dreams, right? Coach Dreams, and then Kate Spade New York. So Kate Spade New York and Coach Dreams were both in my loves list on Ulta, but this one went out because it's, ooh, forget if this is a fruity floral. Okay, I love the way this smells. It has a bit of a kick to it, but it's fruity floral and it's got a bit of a kick to it, and it says Kate Spade, New York. It has a pink top. Like, all of those things intrigued me. The note description intrigued me, and when I was able to try the sample, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that one, and I'm so happy to have it. I love the shape of the bottle as well. So yeah, I have the size that I want now, because I think it was only available in a travel size and this size, and I had the vial, so I ended up getting this one. Okay, so next ones, these two are their own. Okay, so wait a minute. This one that does not fit my criteria. So when My Way came out, I saw this on the Sephora website first, and I love the shape of the bottle. I love the color of the bottle, and I was just like, I have to try this scent, and I didn't want to just buy the big bottle without knowing how it smelled. So I was able to get this size, I think, from making a minimum purchase at Sephora, and then I was able to select this bottle, and I tried the bottle, and then I ended up purchasing the travel size, and then after that I used the travel size for like a year or so, and then I was able to purchase a larger bottle, same shape as this one. So now, yeah, I think I have it 3 times now, basically. But I love the way this smells. It smells, if I remember correctly, to me, if any of you know how Ralph Lauren Woman smells, the EDP, I love that perfume. I actually have it. I feel like this smells like a more sophisticated version of that perfume. So I think it has tuberose or rose in it. And I love the way it smells, but it always makes me think of Ralph Lauren's Woman, but just, like I said, a little more sophisticated. Yeah, I love this scent, and I'm glad I do, because I love the shape of the bottle first, and I just wanted it. Okay, so this Ellis Brooklyn Super Amber, I was able to try the vial first. I was able to try a real sample size of this as well, and I really fell in love with the scent, but I decided to go for the travel size instead of a full size, because you either get a travel size with Ellis Brooklyn or a full size. They don't have an in-between, and they do have, thankfully, they do offer quite a few of their scents in trial sizes, but I was like, okay, let me get this size, the travel size, not the trial size. I was able to get the trial size. Anyway, so they only have 2 sizes, basically, after you try a little trial size, and I was like, okay, I like the scent, but I'm not super committed to having it around all the time. But this is a really nice it's a really nice scent that is not overpowering. It's not overbearing. It's just like a lot of people would describe it as a skin-like scent as well. But this is a scent that I could wear during the day, during the night, in the summertime, wintertime, fall, like any season, without feeling like it's making me smelly or making me smell unpleasant for some reason. It smells really nice, and it's layers well with the other Ellis Brooklyn perfumes that I have as well, but it goes well by itself. So I might get this in a full size one day, but I'm not committed to that idea yet. But I love this little one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna include that one. Okay, so I'm almost done. So these 3 in particular were all on my loves list on Sephora, because the scent description, I saw them when they popped out when they were new. Well, I saw 2 of them when they popped out when they were new, and I saw the Princess one when I was looking at Love Don't Be Shy and researching all the scents that they have for Kilian. So that's how I ended up putting Princess in my loves list, and that's how I gained interest in it. And then I was able to try this. I definitely want a bottle of this, and I'm so glad I waited so long before I bought the bottle, because the bottle, I always want to say it looks like a globe, but it doesn't look like a globe. It just has a ball on top and a square at the bottom. That bottle, like, I had wanted it, but if you saw what was going on with Sephora, like, it was being sold and then it disappeared, and now they released a new bottle and a new travel size as well. So the bottle is less expensive. I don't know, no. I think it's more expensive than the original Princess that was out, the fuller size. But the bottle is a nicer shape. It's not bulky, top heavy. And I do want Princess at one point because it's one of my favorite scents. Yeah, I have my notes on there of what the smells are, but it's a good scent. It's the scent that I like. I've tried about 7 Kilian scents before, and I like this one. I like Kissing, and I like the Love Don't Be Shy as well. But Princess was on my loves list. It interested me when I was scrolling on Sephora, and that's how it made this list. And then Very Good Girl, I saw this when it's popped out as a new scent. I do want this bottle. I don't want the largest size of the bottle. I like the color of the bottle. That's the only reason why I paid attention to it. And then I read the notes, the note description, the notes. And that's the only reason why I paid attention to the bottle, because of the color of it. Because I actually really don't like the shape of the bottle. I would gladly get this if it was like in a travel size tube, but they have it only in the shoe shapes in different sizes, and I will get it at some point. I'm just not like rushing to do it because I really don't like the shape of the bottle. Kind of weird, but I like the color of the bottle. And this scent kind of reminds me of Eden Juicy Apple. So I actually have a little travel size of that one. So I can interchange them for the time being. And I really like the Eden Juicy Apple. I really like this one as well. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm on the last one. So Irresistible by Givenchy. This came out in 2020, if I remember my notes correctly. The bottle color intrigued me. The notes intrigued me. It has a rose in there. I love roses, as I was stated before. And I fell in love with this scent. I was just like, that does not smell the way I was expecting it to smell at all. Just like with the Fenty Beauty one, that wasn't the way I was expecting it to smell. And I do really like it. I love this scent. And I'm going to link 2 ladies who I really like on Instagram, I especially love Yana's videos on YouTube. I'm going to link her video so that you can get a feel for how it smells. But yeah, so I ended up purchasing it finally, and I'm going to finally get to open it here because I haven't seen the bottle in person this whole time. But I love the way this perfume smells so much. It's a fruity floral, if I remember correctly. It has rose and then sparkling pear and something else, but it's perfect. Like, it's good for me. This would be a scent that I would wear year round. And I got this is, I think, I don't think they have do they have a travel size? I don't remember if this had a travel spray. But this is the second size after the travel spray, if they have one. And I finally get to see the bottle. Okay, that is so cute. But yes, so I finally was able to buy this. Like, I had been eyeing it basically for 2 years. And I was like, do I want to blind buy something? Not really. Like, I only blind buy certain things. And I wasn't familiar with the scents that Givenchy carries. I was not familiar with the scents that they carry. So I did not want to just blind buy it. And so I was super happy when this scent sample came in an order that I placed. I placed a Sephora order. It came with 7 different scents for me to sample. And I bought stuff just to get this sample pack because I knew this was in there, and this is one of the scents I have been wanting to try. So yeah, so that's the end of my video. Those are all of the scents that I had my eye on because of an ad, a commercial, a scrolling on on Sephora, Ulta, and one was on Instagram as well with the Fenty Beauty one. So all of these scents intrigued me for one reason or another, and then I was able to try the sample, and those are my feelings about the perfume after I tried it. So hopefully this was interesting to you. Let me know if there's anything that fits that criteria for you, and what's your favorite scent right now and your least favorite scent, if you would like to tell me. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.